Yeah.
15 was your first comp?
14.
14. Late 14?
Yes.
Yeah.
Around this
Yeah,
time.
so it must
Yeah.
have been like 9 months after we'd done the thing at your gym. And so in my head, this is me being honest. In my head, I'd forgotten about you, and I had stopped thinking of you as a person that existed in the world, because I thought, we're never going to see him in powerlifting. They're the only two interactions I'll ever have with him in my life. I'll never see him again. Good bloke, but
Yeah.
move on. And so when you turned up in Rockingham, it totally blew my mind. Like I was going nuts seeing you walk in the room.
Yeah. And you said, oh, do you have a coach? And I'm like, nah. And you're like, all right.
Do you
All
know
right,
what
I'll take care of you.
do you know what you're doing? And your answer
No
was,
idea. I had no idea. I did not have a clue.
yeah.
I remember asking Rob Murrell.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, mate, what weight class should I put down? And he goes, well, how much you weigh? I'm like, 84. He's like, oh, you'll make 83. Okay, I'll put down 83 or something like that. He goes, well, it doesn't matter if you weigh heavier. It's fine. Just, So I rocked up. They go, you didn't make weight for 83. I'm like, oh, I had to make weight. What is this dude doing? I'm like, oh, can I just lift? I just want to lift. And they're like, yeah, you can put you as a 93.
Yeah, when you didn't make weight and you were like 1.5 kilos or 2 kilos over, that was back when we had the rule that you could just go up. You just put them in the next weight class.
Yeah.
And that would have been Alan Scarini was handling the weigh-ins, and that's when I just said, hey Al, he's new, he has no idea. Just let him go. And it's like, let's do it.
You know what I did?
And then I remember all of those guys were blown away. Not by your squat was all right. Let's be honest. We'll just miss the next lift. And then everybody was going nuts watching you deadlift.
Actually, we shouldn't miss the next lift. That was funny. Okay. First of all, I rocked up on the day. I've never worn a powerlifting belt. I've never worn knee sleeves. I didn't know I had to wear a comp singlet. So Loaded Lifting had a booth there. And I was like, and I was seeing all these people doing their gear check. And I'm like, what? I'm like, so I asked someone, I'm like, so do you think you lift more with a belt? They go, yeah. Maybe I'll buy a belt. So do we need a singlet? And I asked the guy at the booth, and he's like, okay, mate, this is what you need. I'm like, okay. So I've still got this ugly Inza singlet in my cupboard. I'm like,
Right.
I don't know if I can get rid of that because that's just funny. I bought the belt and I bought some Reband knee sleeves. Reband?
Yeah,
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah,
These ones.
them. I bought them.
The old look at what you can do with old knee sleeves. Like that was the best knee sleeve on the market in 2014.
I bought them, and I squatted high bar then too.
Yeah, I remember that. You looked like a person that had read a lot of Pavel Sasoline's book.
I did, and I followed a lot of 531.
Mm-hmm.
And I butchered it too. So I'll do 531 with a lot of GPP work. So I'll do a lot of GPP, like a lot of rowing, kettlebells, conditioning work as well. And I was still doing heaps of conditioning work with a taper. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just, taper. I'll just do the deload part of 531 and I'll just smash some cardio. Anyways, we did the squat. I think I missed my third on depth. Was 200 kilos, and I was like, 200, man, yeah. And then it's depth, damn. And then bench.
I remember like how difficult it was trying to guess what attempt I should put in for you that day, because you just like
I smoked it. It was just high.
Yeah, it was like, holy crap, that was easy. We could have gone more if you just knew what he was doing. Like, it was so impressive. It was a very impressive debut. Very impressive.